it's Travita with Cups and Conversation. Thanks so much for tuning in. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel so that you can see more videos just like this one. Well, today my cup is, oh, can you see it? It says, make today amazing. Make today amazing. And this is definitely what we need to do in light of what I'm going to be talking about today. But you are not going to believe, I was at the Dollar Tree actually, and you got two of these for $1. It's one of those to-go cups. Come on. Amazing. I'm so excited that I found those because I love coffee so much. So that goes perfect for my morning routine. Well, today is another installment of Mommyhood. Today is episode 15, Mommyhood and my homeschool challenges. I think I have mentioned before that I have homeschooled. I guess technically people are using the term homeschool because their kids are not in public school right now. So I guess that is similar to what homeschool is. Not totally, but it's very similar. Some of my homeschool challenges. I was homeschooling when I had my first child and he was going to kindergarten and I taught him to read. I would say still to date, the hardest grade for me to teach was kindergarten, when you're teaching them how to read. Kindergarten, first grade. Whew, that is a challenge because if you don't do everything just perfectly, you can tend to feel like a failure if they don't learn how to read, if they don't know their alphabet, if they don't know all their numbers up to 100, because that's what in kindergarten what they want you to do. Know 100 sight words or whatever it is now. So there could be a lot of pressure on homeschooling. I kind of had this epiphany, the other day that I thought that homeschooling was going to be like my golden ticket, like on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka. I thought, oh, that is my golden ticket, homeschool. If I can homeschool my kids, then I can keep them from different challenges that they might experience in the world. If I homeschool my kids, then they won't have sadness or disappointment. That's not true. If I homeschool my kids, then they'll grow up to be perfect. And they'll be like little angels. And these things are just not true. They're false. They're lies from the enemy that he will try to convince us of. And so I just thought about that. Whether you're homeschooling, whether you are schooling traditionally, the most important thing I feel is being an involved parent. Being an involved parent. That is what makes school so rich and fulfilling. Because you can homeschool your kids and not spend very much time with them. You could give them online work, you can give them worksheets and books and all that, and they can still be missing some of those things. Or you can put them in traditional school and not go up to the school, not know who their teacher is, not know who their friends are, and you're still going to be missing a few things. So no matter what you're doing and what your family chooses, I feel you need to be an involved parent. And as a homeschooler, that might look like, if I say that this assignment is due, then this is when this assignment is due. If I say that you need to do this, then you need to do this. Because that's what they're going to be doing in school. They have to be held accountable. And I tend to be more of the, not laissez-faire, that's pretty intense, but relaxed homeschool environment, because we have 4 children, and if you have multiple children that you're trying to homeschool, that's completely different from if you're trying to homeschool one child or even 2 children. Multiple children is a challenge. If you have small children like babies or toddlers, that is more of a challenge. So my hat goes off to you. There is no judgment. I don't personally feel there's any right or wrong. I think you homeschooling is your personal family choice and conviction, and I think the kids are going to be good because you're spending time with them, whether you're homeschooling them or whether you're putting them in the traditional school setting. So I hope that's encouraging for today. So I have a couple of verses that I would love to share. 2 verses, in fact. Psalm 51:12 says, "Restore to me the joy of my salvation and uphold me by your generous spirit." I'm going to need that. I'm going to need God's generous spirit to uphold me, because there's going to be days that I'm feeling down. There's going to be days that I'm feeling like I'm not doing enough, but I need God to uphold me with his generous spirit. The second verse is Psalm 126:5, which says, "Those who sow in tears shall reap in joy." Those who sow in tears shall reap in joy. And I have cried lots of tears about my children. And I'm sure if you homeschool, you have. And I'm sure if you're using traditional education, I'm sure you have. And so I need my joy to be restored to me, the joy of my salvation. And that's why we're going to make today amazing. Thanks for tuning in.